the Ghanaian traditional harp was discovered by Asantis through war. When you're talking about how life, it started from the secular. When you listen to the style of playing the guitar, we can see the element. It disappeared when the Western instruments, especially guitar, was introduced in the country. And fortunately for me, in around 50s, my grandfather called Openini Ejakun had a dream, made 6 strings instrument. So he started playing them, finally extended to 8, 10, 12, but I have extended to 14. So I learned it from my grandfather.
No, a lot of the songs were transferred onto the guitar, so the guitarist actually played the music that the sepra was playing in the 1930s. But the sepra were originally, when it was captured in the 18th century, it was captured from the Jiman people who live in Bonduku, which is northern Ivory Coast, and that's at the southernmost tip of the trans-Saharan trading network that was controlled by countries like Mali in the medieval period. So that the instrument is actually related to the kora and the harp lutes of the Sahel. So during that war, I think it was in 1730, when the Ashantis conquered the Jiman Empire, they captured this instrument. It was covered in gold, actually. Well, they had it covered in gold, and the actual person who played it, who was a layman, they brought him down to Kumasi, so he became the personal singer for the Osei Tutu, the Asantehene at the time, and only he had it. But after a number of years passed, the instrument was, the other sub-chiefs were allowed to get access to this instrument, and by the time Bowditch, a British explorer, was in Ashanti around about 1820, it had become a village instrument. So the instrument has sort of percolated, first of all, as war booty, but then it was sort of went to the big chief, that is the Asantehene, then the lesser chiefs, and then the common people got access to the instrument. And of course, when you listen to the music, it doesn't in any way sound like Malian music, but there is a relationship in the structure of the instrument.
This instrument is a traditional instrument, so I don't have to be selfish. So I have to teach. When I started, they started inviting me to places, going for funeral festivals, playing for the kings, and I was getting money. So my father died early, but I did not even feel it because of this instrument. I was getting money to support my family. And people realized that, oh, they look at it in a business way, that at least we can also make money out of it. So they came to me. So it was a great opportunity. When you go to a funeral, I have a way of playing it. You know, let's say if you want to thank God, you just use the instrument and the voice, and you have to do the same thing. Like, so you can see they do the same thing, but they also play with a ensemble, with other traditionally there was. Even my grandfather also started with a small group, the Prince were this one, drums, writer, and bell. And we have all the voices, about 3 people, you know, also supporting without this. So we have different ways. But what I'm doing is based on the traditional, because I cannot do it without it. But sometimes I also modernize it. And as we're here, if you ask me to sing a song, our reason of being here, you know, I can also come out with this thing and sing to suit the occasion because of what I've learned.
Kasewa,